everybody, Justine here from Behaviour, and welcome to our tool that we like to reflect and show people how we're actually using it in our work. And we've known about the conscious parent that we've been using for quite a few of our videos, and this chapter 6 is quite interesting to me because it was called Life is Wise. And it was not until I read this chapter that I started reflecting on my personal life and my journey on where we've come to now through the art behavior stages and how we brought it together. And I'll never forget, I came across a human behavior specialist that I highly recommend, has loads of content out there and does amazing breakthrough workshops on understanding how your life is your teacher and how your life actually builds your skills in order to do what you do. And I end up working with a lot of people when I'm going to shows and when I'm just having general conversations with, hearing about their life experiences and what they've gone through and how they perceive that it has been traumatic and even to a point that's frustrating. And it was not until I actually did the work myself with Dr. John Demartini that I realized that when I went through all those experiences gave me a life skill in order to help me know how to handle things now. So that degree or that certificate or that schooling could never be learned any other way than actually going through the experience yourself. And it wasn't until I actually started when I came over to the UK and I moved over here in 2006 that I really understood that statement. And the reason for that is because obviously in my childhood there were some life experiences where I had met certain adults along the way. I had come through certain relationships with parents, with friendships, all these kinds of things that I could actually then have learned a skill to be able to sit around other people. And especially when I say children from residential care, these children had gone through life experiences where to have the empathy and understanding, but also to be able to challenge them on where they are pushing against things that people possibly are over supporting them in. So that when I started working with actual children, when they were overstepping the boundaries, I could sit back and look at it from a different perspective and not feel sorry for them, but actually mirror and say to them, I understand what you're going through, but what you're doing is not okay. And I could say that with confidence. And when they went, well, how do you know? And I go, I just know. But when you have that empathy, somehow other people can pick that up, that you've gone through that experience, because you're coming from a different approach and you're coming from I'm not here to take your pain away. I'm actually here to work with you to find tools and solutions that work for you, because I use that myself. So it's been a great highlight. And I highly recommend going through this because there's so many great golden nuggets in here that can support you not only as a parent but as a person out there wanting to take your next steps.